What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm here at the mall, getting my steps in. Yeah, I'm getting around from place to place where I need to. I'm doing some extra walking, though, because I'm a bit behind on my step goal for the day, so I'm taking advantage of the fact that I'm in a climate control space to go ahead and get those numbers up. So I think I'm gonna go from one side of the mall to the other, go across the skywalk. Now the skywalk is like a flat escalator. It's not an escalator, it just goes straight like how some airports have. But in the middle, you can walk, you can free walk. So I think I'm gonna take advantage of that to get the steps in. But I'm gonna do so while I'm talking to you guys. I need to go up the escalator though to get over to the skywalk. So we're gonna go up a floor here. Shout out to you guys, my subs. Thanks for being here. The ride to 5,000 is happening. Slow motion is better than no motion. Now let's get into the topic at hand. It's cooking with Kya, man. You know, I talked about her before. I thought she was a very amusing young lady. She's doing some cooking on TikTok. She does a little bit of twerking and cooking. And she had a lot of haters. Like, she had a lot of sisters mad. You know, chicks talking about some she could never steal my man and all this sort of stuff. And I don't even know where this energy was coming from. But it shows you that the sisterhood has its limits. Because when you have a woman who is just cooking, man, she's cooking, she's getting a lot of attention from guys because of the cooking. A lot of positive attention from the guys because of the cooking. So naturally, the sisters hate her because she's doing something that men like. Well, her TikTok has seemingly been banned. I think she's made a second one, but her TikTok has been banned. And what for? You got a bunch of bitter, angry, hating asses that went reporting her junk until it got taken down. Now, to my understanding, TikTok is all automated. There's no real person to take up any issues with. If you have any sort of problems with TikTok and you end up getting banned, you know, oh well, sucks to be you. There doesn't really seem to be any way to like contest being banned or overturn being banned. It doesn't seem to have that in any way, shape, or form. So her channel got banned, and I think this is ridiculous because for as much as black women talk about how they support black women, as much as black women are talking about protect black women and sisterhood and all that sort of stuff, why was there so much angry energy for this young lady when all she was doing was cooking? I mean, heaven forbid that this young lady do something that guys actually like, because that's really what it seemed like. She's young, she's attractive, she has a fit body, and she was committing the horrible sin of cooking. That's where we're at. If you're a woman and you're showing domestic skills, you got a bunch of hate coming your way. If you're showing those domestic skills on social media, if you're displaying an affinity for being domestic and liking it, you got some hate on your way, and it's just ridiculous. Now, she has a YouTube channel I've seen, which is funny because her YouTube channel, it got recommended to me somehow, because the clips that I watched of her, I didn't search her. The clips that I watched of her, they were like shared on X. So I never looked for her, but somehow she ended up being recommended to me. That's how I know that she's got a YouTube channel. In fact, her having a YouTube channel is kind of what got me to talking here. Like, dang, she got banned recently, but she does have the YouTube channel. So at least that's cool. Now, in the case of YouTube, I mean, long form content on YouTube is more challenging than short form content on TikTok. You know, you can kind of just sit in front of your phone, say something for 30, 40 seconds, upload it, and it gets a million views. depending on what it is on TikTok. That's not really the case on YouTube. YouTube's a different beast. But if she can master long form content, you know, making her cooking videos, if she can master that, she'll do quite well for herself. I've seen a couple videos of hers had 100,000 views, so I think she'll do okay. And people aren't going to be able to hate on her YouTube channel the same way that they did her TikTok, because all them hating ass people, if they go, you know, making complaints, reporting her channel, YouTube actually looks into stuff. They don't just start getting, especially if it's like out of nowhere, like mass flagging. YouTube doesn't just be like, oh, this person is getting a bunch of stuff, a bunch of flags. They must be doing something wrong, so let's go ahead and press the button on their channel. No, YouTube actually looks into it to see what's going on with it. And if they don't find anything going on here, they're not going to flush your channel. So her YouTube channel, unless she does something herself that puts her channel in jeopardy, it's probably going to be okay. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and get to walking on the skywalk here. I told you guys I'd take you through the skywalk with me, so here we go. But man, this is just one of those confusing ones, because as I said, the sisterhood, they swear they support black women, they swear they love black women, they swear they get behind black women. Here go a chick that is just cooking, man. All you gotta do is watch it or not. If you don't like the content that she's making, what's so hard about just moving along? Why do you have to take the extra step of trying to cancel somebody because you feel some kind of way about what they're doing? And I can only imagine what the sisters that are doing this look like, because, and this is gonna sound kind of beat up, but hear me out. They can't be happy, attractive women. They can't be, because typically happy, attractive young women, they're not worried about what Kya is doing. All right, they got their own stuff going on. Ain't no chick that's pretty and got a bunch of guy attention and stuff hating on her at all. I've said that about dudes that hate on me. I'm like, listen, and I'm not saying I'm like the best looking guy out there or something like that, but you know, I know I'm a handsome guy. I know that I am objectively attractive to a lot of women. I'm tall, I've got, you know, a square jaw, I've got all my hair, I can grow a full beard, unlike a lot of dudes. I'm in shape. I have a lot of the features that women objectively find attractive. So I've gotten a lot of hate from other dudes all my life. And it's usually some ugly mofo that's doing all of the hating. Ain't no dude that's getting bitches worried about me. Really, ain't no dude that's out there getting his money worried about me. It's only dudes that's doing worse than me that give me this sort of energy. So with that said, I can only imagine that these are women that are worse off than her. They're women that are not as attractive as her. They're women that don't get anywhere near the male attention as she is. And there are women that haven't quite figured out how to make money on the internet effectively or in whatever side hustle it is that they were trying to do. And so there's all this hate. And I don't know what's going on there behind me at the end of this, but it's looking like it's really busy there. We'll see what's going on. Well, I'll find out what's going on the edge of here. But I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. I'll find out what's going on over here, and I'll talk to y'all again when I can. Peace.